story, and the Pilgrim fathers and mothers were historical reflections of themselves. The Pilgrims have been divided into two groups, those who came to the New World seeking religious freedom and those who came here seeking better lives. The same was true for these students. A girl from Ivory Coast explained how her father had worked as a houseboy in the old country. Now, she probably told me, he has a job with the Metropolitan Transit Authority. My dad came here to have a better life, she said. A boy from Tibet, a country that hasn't formally existed since China annexed it in 1950, explained that his family couldn't practice the Buddhism of the Dalai Lama in China, but here in America, they could do so without fear. Talking to these students, I was reminded of the words of the late historian Samuel Eliot Morison, who called the Pilgrims the spiritual ancestors of all Americans, whatever their stock, race, or creed. Shades of the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Indians sit at every American's Thanksgiving table, along with those of Washington, Lincoln, Sarah Joseph Hale, and those who have enriched our Thanksgiving tradition and helped to knit us together as a nation. This history and more is worthy of our remembrance, with grateful hearts on every Thanksgiving Day, including this one. And again, this was Thanksgiving in America by Melanie Kirkpatrick. It was from Volume 45, Number 11, November 2016 of Imprimis, a publication of Hillsdale College. Melanie Kirkpatrick is a senior fellow at the Hudson Institute. She received her A.B. from Princeton University and her M.A. from the University of Toronto. A longtime member of the Wall Street Journal editorial board, she's the co-editor of several editions of the Index of Economic Freedom and the author of two books, Escape from North Korea, The Untold Story of Asia's Underground Railroad, and Thanksgiving, the Holiday at the Heart of the American Experience. And I found it a rather interesting story, other than it seemed rather pointless, almost as though the author was taking a rather neutral standpoint from about Thanksgiving, and not coming out and coming down on one side or another in terms of being pro-Thanksgiving or anti-Thanksgiving. The only time where she seems to make any type of statement is at the end. It is worthy of our remembrance with grateful hearts on every Thanksgiving Day. And other than that, it seems to be just a neutral history lesson. So it could have been a better read if she had gone ahead and actually taken a position. So that's the end of this episode of Story Time. And thank you for listening and being here. And the next issue will be on Friday, and that will be, I believe it will be December 16th. And we'll see you then. Have a great day.